Alright, maybe we're back. I'm not sure yet. Having some technical difficulties this afternoon. Come on. Come on, tubes. Work with me. Back. Getting good feedback. We're back. That's good. Let's hope it stays that way. And some issues here, just working really quick on the back end. Hopefully. There we go, looking good. Right, there we go. Okay. I think we fixed it. Pray we fixed it. No way of knowing. Not a clue. Not gonna mess with anything. Not gonna mess with any of the settings like I usually do. All I have to do now is, because I sent out the wrong link, just have to update the link for all the places I post this. Oh, the joys of random technical difficulties. Great time. I think we're set. Right. Good. Could be good, maybe. How's it look on your guys' end? Pretty good? Not bad? There we go. Okay, that worked. Nice. Welcome back, everybody. For rejoining. We have these issues from time to time. Hopefully that's the last one. We haven't streamed in a few days. We've been just relaxing, really. Enjoying Halloween. Hope everybody else enjoyed Halloween. Had a great time. Like the first time, and I can't even remember the last time I went and did anything outside. People. It was a treat. I have a feeling that coming up here into the end of the year, not going to be a lot more opportunities to do that, so I'm glad we took advantage of it. I think I have it all set up now. You guys are the best. Thanks for putting up with me. We're about to dive into this head first. Let's go. Going so weird on my end. It's funny, you just like, you're good, you don't stream for a few days, you expect to be able to come back, not have any issues, and you're wrong. Dead wrong. Spicy, there we go. 52 or 52 watching. Nice, we're getting our numbers. You guys missed me, I missed all of you. I missed you guys. Glad you're here. Don't forget, new stream, please hit that like. Hopefully that will, fingers crossed, prevent us from having that issue again. Things are looking smooth here so far. People are finding their way in. Tomas, J man, like the music? Good. I like having you here, my friend. The crown. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Got the message out. I guess I need to. Then we're gonna jump into it. Then we're jumping. Head first. $57, $58. All right, creeping back in. Stream is healthy. That's good news. Gotta have a healthy stream, boys. You don't have a healthy stream, you might have prostate problems. You need to go to a doctor. Get that checked out. Good. Check. Systems are go. I repeat, systems are go. Look at. Right. Cool. I think we can finally start. Damn it. What a way to start it. Right off the bat. Having issues. Wouldn't have it any other way. Nothing easy. Nothing that's easy. YouTube chat up and yes, there are refreshments. There are refreshments on the patron, Mr. Dallinson. Nice, Jerry Macy, what's up, dog? Wordy wordy. Dallinson, Rex City, Brother Jaw, Brenna Brown, Bitcoin Knights Templar. Welcome back, everybody. Christian Gonzalez, Jonah Love the Snow, Tomas J, Rico, Blurred Edge, Mala, the beautiful Mala, joining us again. Nicholas, what's up, Mang? Bunch of letters, jiggers, what's up? What was that? I don't know. We had issues, but we're back. Pablo, what's up, Mang? Andrew P, Sharknado, everybody's finding their way back. Welcome back. Rowan McKay, what's up, dude? Brandon, Jerry. Alright, it's good to see some energy back. Everybody had a good Halloween, I'm assuming by the energy. George McChicken. What's up, Mr. McChicken?
Jerry.
Mr. Jerry. Thank you, Down, son. Thank you for the 5. Nice. 48, 80 people getting in here. Sweet. Come on in. Come on back, fam.
Fans make me dance. Party popper, shout out to Amy, Mama Rose and Mr. Vince. Party popper, party popper, party popper, party popper, party popper.
Papa party papa, papa party papa. What's up, Amy? Hope you're watching out there. We're dedicating this episode to Jaws' beautiful lady, Amy. Christopher Huffman, what's up, man? Get out of the D-Gen hole over there. Any thoughts on LTC? Yeah, we're gonna take a look at that. We're gonna take a look at LTC. Dave Microwave, what's up, dude? We're just burning time, letting people file in here. Yes. Tomas J. She's bluffing. Good, Amy. Yeah, filing in here, settling in, get your chair, get comfortable. 81 watching, 40 likes. Guys, new stream, smash that like button. Get us, just blast us into YouTube's algorithm by smashing that like. Highly appreciated. 80, see, it works. People liked and all of a sudden more people showed up. It's science. Science of the tube. Whoa, just noticed, Brave browser failing to stop the autoplay ads. Ooh, interesting. Alts are pooping. Yeah, it's happening. We'll take a look at Bitcoin dominance for sure. 90 watching, nice. Guys, every time the likes go up, more people join. It's science. Yeah. All right, we're back, boys. We're back. We had a great Halloween. Hope you guys had a great Halloween. I got a little sloppy, had a great time. It was nice to finally just go out and see people throw caution to the wind.
Let's go 15k and then 20k, baby. 15K, Bitcoin to 20K. Pluto.
Baby. Yeah, I'm down. Chart's looking beautiful, guys. It's looking beautiful. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Bitcoin is unstoppable. That is right. Here we are, man. It's been an exciting week. It is interesting. So the last few days, we had some great price action. Broke above 14,100-ish area on the wick yesterday. We didn't quite get the monthly close we were looking for. Oh, thanks, Brave Browser, for popping up in the middle of my stream. Didn't quite get the close that we wanted for October, but guys, I mean, can we complain? No, we can't complain. Let's get a new one here. clean. I don't even know what number clean chart I'm up to. Like clean 50. Not the close on the monthly that I really wanted, but I can't complain about this close, man. This is the second highest close in history, and it was just so close to the highest close in history. I really wanted it. 13.863, 13 cents. Ended up at, you know, just dollars underneath. 13,804. Like error of margin of error. It's like the same number. Would have been awesome, but so close. But who can complain about this October candle, guys? Trading as low as 10,375 and as high as 14,100 roughly. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. It does not feel like the market it was for so many months in the dirt, and just busting out with a 36% swing in a candle in a monthly. That looks like it's the largest swing on a monthly since like March, April. That's nuts. This is good stuff. Don't get too discouraged by the close being a little lower than expected or hoped for. It's an amazing candle. It eclipses everything. You know, you have to go back over 1,000 days to find a higher close. It's freaking awesome. Oh yeah. It's interesting. There wasn't that much hype though. You know, yesterday, I mean, I was out. I've been doing those TA warm-ups that have been posted publicly to YouTube, uploaded, hopefully to keep you guys in touch. But it was nice to take a few days off. I never take days off, and we're starting up November. We're gonna have a busy November. You know, we're gonna have. I'm not gonna be able to take any days off. So it was nice to do that. Here's what's interesting. Monthly closed yesterday, and today the weekly closes. Not on the same day, only one day apart. But that's a lot of events smashed into a 48-hour period, and there hasn't been. I was watching, you know, even if I don't stream, I'm always watching the activity on Twitter, the activity on YouTube. Activity not that high. Really not that high. Surprising. I think it's a good thing. It's keeping. If Bitcoin would have closed $100 higher, the news would have been everywhere. We would have very high hype today. It would have been black and white, totally different. But just by closing slightly underneath it, they don't have that headline. Bitcoin closes highest monthly ever. That just keeps it under the radar. That's what we want. We want to keep Bitcoin right now, not forever. But right now, we want to keep it under the radar. We want to keep sneaking up in price. Because eventually they're going to take notice, everybody. That's when the craze begins, the frenzy begins. And as great as that is, that does also imply that we're going to see the end. We're going to see the high when that frenzy starts. And so the longer we can keep it out and keep creeping up price, the higher that next high gets pushed up. So don't think this is bad. It's good. It's definitely good. Monthly close was awesome. Really sets us up for what we've been looking for on the macro here. Whip out BLX so we can touch on this quick. Really setting us up for what our projection. We were looking for a close at the monthly. Preferably would have been a little bit above. Didn't get it. And now we're to November, and our projection is showing November. May not be the most volatile candle. That's okay. Likely to have a swing low underneath October's close of 13.8. And likely to have a swing high somewhere here. Possibly 15,000. And then likely to close pretty flat. Likely to close as a doji with minimal gain on the monthly. And that's what we'd like. We'd like to see that so we can get that December candle that we're hoping and praying for. If we get that green doji in November, we're still on path. We're still on projection, and we're looking for a close of 17.2 in December. And why? Well, patterns don't always work. They don't always repeat. but there is an edge or a value, an advantage in finding them, identifying them, and seeing if they're playing out. So what we're doing is we're looking for this pattern. And what that pattern would be is a chiller candle in November. Chill candle. Retracing a little, pushing up the highs a little, and then closing above. Finally, 13,860 being the highest. This is on BLX, the numbers are a little different. So BLX has it at 13,899. 13,863 is Coinbase's. So closing November just slightly higher, putting in that highest monthly ever, and then that kicks off the December madness, man. December's usually a very interesting time for Bitcoin. 2018, a little bit of a kind of misnomer, a little going against the trend here. Not a super big month. But we see that a lot of rallies. You see December reach up and push towards that high. You know, December we see in 2012 was not super big, but same scenario. These December, what is it? The ending year after the halving. When we have a halving, the end of that year, typically pretty spicy. We see moves up towards the highs, and then we see a little bit of sideways, and then we see that crazy rally kick off into the new year as that December candle closes very close to the previous highs. Right here. That's what we're looking for. If we get it, we may see a retrace. Q1 could be in January. Could see no retrace in January. Could see it in March. A retrace back to test that monthly closing resistance at 13,863. Then we would be expecting a bounce, and after that bounce, that may be the last entry. That may be the last chance to grab your moon tickets. That 13.8. If everything goes to plan, at any time, this can be invalidated, and at any time we can identify that and say, okay, we're not seeing this pattern. We need to reassess. So far, so good. Until we see a reason that it's broken, I'm following this pattern. You're going to hear about it. So, oh yeah. Yeah, let's do a little analysis, huh? Monthly looks great. Weekly, what do we have here on the weekly? 2 hours till close. No real values of significance here. 13,202. We see a wick high on the weekly in the 8th of July 2019. Potentially going to look for support there in the event of a sell-off in the next 2 hours. Doesn't look very likely. Doesn't look super. 13,863, the magic number we keep talking about. These are really the only values involved in this weekly right now. That's it. And these are previous wick highs. Look at the difference in price response. 2019, these are savage wicks. Look at this one. That was a monstrously bearish candle. Huge top wick, small bottom wick, close red. Very bearish. Look at now. These are just solid body green candles bubbling up, reaching new highs, pushing it out slowly. Very actively managing fear and greed and price. We've been talking about sentiment divergence. I made this term up. You'll never hear it anywhere else. We like to make up terms here. We had the same price range in 2019, and I would say that was a 10 out of 10 hype, maybe a 9.5. We're at the same value now, a year later, and sentiment is not at a 9.5, not at a 10. I'd say maybe a 4, yeah, 4-ish, maybe 5 on a good day. People are bullish, yeah, people are bullish, but there's a lot of fear. People are taking profit here. People are worried that this rally is overextended. nobody, nobody was worried about the rally being overextended. Though, in hindsight, we should have been. Everyone was on the moon back here in 2019. Nobody was shorting. People were just throwing money in, assuming it would just keep going up. We had a lot of new people enter around here in May 2019, about the 8,000 level. We haven't really been seeing that. We haven't really had that wave of new investors yet. There are some, but this is something I see every day. I'm aware of every day. Kind of where are new people at? Are they coming? Are they bullish? Are they bearish? And there's a lot of fear here. We have a lot of fear here today still. Certainly better than back here. But we have a good amount of fear. People I think are right now more likely to be taking profit than they are entering new longs. And that's the opposite of back here. And that's why I'm saying we have some kind of sentiment divergence. We have the same price, or technically higher price, and we have a lower sentiment. And to me, I think that's funny, or maybe an accurate thing, because that reflects the same things we look for on price and oscillators. Price is up, oscillators are down, divergence. So we have some kind of divergence here, and I like it. I like it. It's a good setup. If hype was at a 9 or 10, I would be more bearish. People are still kind of afraid. I think everyone is still in that same mindset as they have been from March of, I'm going to buy in lower. Yeah, it looks really bullish, but I'm going to buy in lower. I'm going to wait. Or I'm going to sell and I'm going to buy back lower. Look at price action since March. There's been no buying back lower. You had one opportunity, and that wasn't even really lower. The same people here saying, I'll wait to buy back lower, were saying it here, and they were saying it here, and it just hasn't happened. Still could happen. Totally possible. It's still in play, but it hasn't. And now we're here at the critical 13.8 level, and people are still waiting to buy back lower. A move up, another move up, and it's just game for the bears. This I don't think is the likely path. I think we could see this. We could even see something like this. We're just following this curved bottom, and the highs keep pushing up, the lows keep pushing up. We have some very bullish macro signals that we've been identifying since September. The more you zoom out, the better this looks. The more you zoom out also, the more this looks like previous bull runs. You have a lot of indications that this is healthier. I hate using that word. Healthier than 2019, which was a very hollow rally. We don't have that here. We have a lot of great signs. This is one of my favorite, thanks Rico. The 150, 100 weekly moving averages crossing bullishly, crossing golden, just underneath us in the last two weeklies. I don't really expect this close today to be too eventful, honestly. I would like it to be, but I don't think it will be. It's really just, are we going to close this weekly above 13.863? Or are we going to close this weekly, I don't know, really just in this range? It would be better to do it up here. Would be more bullish in my opinion, but it's not really required. As long as we're above, I'd say 13.2, this whole zone underneath 13.8 is pretty much, it's just irrelevant. Like, this is a good close no matter where it is. It doesn't really matter if it closes here or here or here or here. They're all pretty much equal. They're all just pretty bullish, pretty good closes. Below 13.2, not as good. That's when we can start saying it's still a great close, but that's when we can start saying it's not the best. It's looking fine. There's not too much of value there. Some things I do want to note. One, funding. BitMEX funding remaining negative. Shorts are still paying to be open. And this is a large factor in why I say that sentiment is not where it was before. Shorts, not shorts. BitMEX funding being negative implies that there is a demand for shorts greater than long. And what it sets us up for is a potential short squeeze. A short squeeze in this zone would be moon fuel. If we get that, it will be an insane price move if we have a significant squeeze on short positions. And we have the setup. Price keeps moving up to higher highs, and shorts continue to be adding more and more, covering their positions, opening more and more shorts. And if price continues to set higher highs, eventually we hit a point of equilibrium where those shorts start liquidating. And when they liquidate, they have to rebuy, further pushing price pressure up, and then further liquidating other shorts as price moves up. Starts a chain reaction. That's what a short squeeze is. That would be ideal here. It would be amazing. It is odd to see shorts in such demand. Still, you can see back here. Let's look at BitMEX funding on the daily here. Interesting. I would not trade. I wouldn't say, up, funding's down, that means go long. That's not how it works. But this is a compass, and we can see it really clearly defined here. We can see since March, shorts have been in demand. The funding has been negative, if you average it out the entire time. And there's only one point where it turns positive. I bet you can guess where that is if you look at the chart. Now we're back to negative. That one time where we flipped to the positive, guess what happened? August into September happened. This is the only point where longs were paying shorts, and the demand for longs was too high, or higher than shorts. And you can see that it really correlates tightly. Very, very tight. Maybe I can let's see. Go. Good enough. Okay. Can see all down here. As price rose, funding was negative. Only right here was funding positive. And we sold off. As soon as we sold off right here, funding went right back to negative. And what happened? Price went back up. That is a very accurate, I don't know if correlation is the word, but that's a very accurate response. Essentially, whenever funding was short, price was moving up. When funding flipped long temporarily, and it's funny because we see it right back here too. Right before March, funding flipped positive. Right before it flipped positive, it was negative, and price rose. It is not something that you can say, okay, this or that I can make a position, but it's something that you can say, I can gauge the market sentiment. And typically, the market sentiment is in the wrong direction. When shorts are providing the funding, price tends to move up. When longs are providing the funding, price tends to move down. Really, you can look back as far as you can, and you can see this is true. That was all 2019, some of 2018, from 3,000 all the way up to right about here, 8,000-ish. Longs, it wasn't clear. You know, we see a spike of longs back to shorts, back to longs. That was choppy. But as soon as we had a large positive funding spike, the top was in. We sold off. And seemingly every time we have a large negative funding spike, like we did in March, price moves up. Not really tradable, but really, really important information. Something to keep track of. The more that price continues to rally and funding stay negative, the better off it is. The better off it is for bulls. It means, or implies that a short squeeze is still coming and that there is still room to the upside. Awesome. I love that this is the one spot where it was positive. And what happened? Boom. Shot down, shorts flipped again back into dominance, and then price continued. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome. If we look at the chart, if we look at the macro here, there's some things that are important other than funding. We are seeing this on multiple time frames. And what that is that RSI has not set a higher high on the daily. Locally it has. All of this is good. No bearish divergence here. But we have this point right here in August. We have a higher RSI swing. Well, not as important as the local moves in my opinion.
Yeah, okay, but when Cybertruck. Regards, Engine.
Oh, yo, Engine. I was like, Count Stacula. Who's that? What's up, Engine? When Cybertruck, dude. One moon. One moon come, I will have a Cybertruck. Cybertruck is my Lambo. Or any Tesla that's auto. Full autopilot. Heck yeah. This is what we're watching. We don't have the higher high yet. We have higher high in price, and this could be a bearish divergence forming. What this really suggests to me, because we saw on this higher high, funding flip to positive, and it's still negative here. What we're looking for is another move up. Another move up will drag that RSI to a higher high, likely then a little retrace, and it will invalidate it. We'll have a series of higher highs, and we'll have a solid bullish series of rallies. But that's kind of the uncertainty we have, and this is probably why people are still feeling a little fear here. Little fear. If we look back here, RSI gave away. It gave away the end of the rally. We did not have a higher high here, and then it started selling. We had the bearish divergence confirm. And so that's what we're trying to avoid. That's the most important thing to be watching. Price needs to push up and put in a higher high on RSI, on our oscillators. And if we look at it this way, there's room for a channel. I think it's a little sloppy. I don't know if I really think this is in a channel right now, but what it suggests is that there are areas that we can sell off and find support just looking at the channel. And we could even sell off to 10,008. Bottom of the channel. Find a bounce and it would be fine. Which is interesting because that lines up with one of our most successful edges that we found back in September. You look at the Bollinger Bands episode, filmed like September 1st or August, it was like way back here. We talked about how the middle band is can act as a trend, can act as a trend identifying indicator, especially on the weekly, and how important it is to Bitcoin's history. We went all over that, and how typically we see price return to the middle Bollinger Band and bounce and continue up in a bull trend. But we found this back here, and we said as long as price remains above the middle band, we're good. Interestingly, look at where the middle band is right now. In an hour and a half, that will move up. I'd say it probably will move up to about 11,000, roughly, give or take. And what's really spicy here is we see that that is pretty much following the bottom of this channel. So if price does have a sell-off, which I don't expect right now, that's not in our projection, but we have to look at all sides. If we do, we're going to look to this 20 weekly moving average, this middle Bollinger Band. And it's really comforting to see that it's following, if we do have a bearish ascending channel here, that if we do test it again, we will likely find support at that band and bounce. And that will invalidate this channel totally. It's great. Things are looking great. Short time frames like right now, not looking the best. Have bearish divergences. 1 hour, we're seeing bearish divergence. This high touch to 14.1 really didn't cement much. It was nice to meaningfully break above 13.86, but oscillators didn't believe it. They didn't buy it. We do have some bullish divergence as well in the lows, but I think the bearish divergence really stands out here. You see it on the 1 hour, and you really see it on the 4 hour. This is what is nasty. This is why we need another move up. I'm just estimating like a 15,000 to 16.1 would be the area I would look on the next move up, if we get it. But this is why we need it. On these shorter time frames, we're seeing pretty savage bearish divergence. Lots of these failed attempts at a higher high in the 4 hour. Arguably about 5 of them, with a series of higher highs each time. A move up could invalidate that. Put in a new new RSI higher high. And that's what we need. If we don't get that, we are going to have to start looking down. And when we look down, we're going to look at that weekly 20. If it holds, all's well. That's what we're looking at. You know, this is pretty ugly if you isolate this right here. Very ascending channel looking. It doesn't quite fit. But it does have a lot of the symptoms. Now we look at something like this. We don't like that. We don't want to see that. It's a momentum leg down. We have a lot of room though. I think that's my main point here, is we do have some short-term bearish signals. We may see a retrace, but what is good is that we have support and we have levels underneath us to catch. We may not get it at all, but if we do, it's okay. Really, we're fine until below 10.8 at this point. That's a lot. That's like a 20% move that would not invalidate any of this bullishness. As you zoom out, you still see it. You still see this series of lower RSI highs. Not ideal, but you do also start to catch some bullish divergences as well. We're seeing lower swings and higher lows on price. This is a conflicted spot. That makes sense because this is maybe the most important value there is in Bitcoin right now. It's right here. So it makes sense that it's not going to be easy. Bitcoin isn't easy. If anyone ever told you crypto was easy, get rich quick, easy, they were either deeply mistaken or very wrong. Not easy. Personal note, I do like the way this is cupping. Looks like a cup. Could sell off, but this looks like it may be setting up for a cup. It's not the most bearish local pattern here on the 4 hour. I wish I had the answer, man. I wish I had the answer. Short term is saying there's an edge down. Long term is saying good luck shorting, because the minute I kick in, if you're short, you're going to regret it. We did have, you guys know I'm not a huge harmonics fan, but I did catch a nice little harmonic here. Did catch me a nice harmonic. Doesn't happen often. But actually, I don't even know if I can get this to be the same anymore. See where? I think it was on the hourly actually.
Trillions coming.
Trillions. Trillions. Ari Home, what's up, dude? My man. Trillions coming. Probably. We catch a little harmonic here. Played out so far. Avoided the bearish 5-0 pattern on it. Maybe what's supporting price here. Let's actually look at Bitcoin dominance for a little bit. Then I'll probably get into the chat. I miss you guys. I'm gonna see what you guys have been up to. I want to hear about your Halloweens on Bitcoin. Look at that. Look at that. Did have some bearish divergence on our highs on the way up. You can ignore this wick. This wick is not real, by the way. I don't know when it will be removed from this chart, but it is not real. Guarantee it. On the hourly, we saw bearish divergence 1 to 3 times the lady on the way up with higher highs. And potential. This is the first potential we've seen for it to reverse. But this is on the hourly. I don't think Bitcoin dominance is worth even looking at the hourly. We're going to at least have to check out the daily. See where the daily's at. Still above the 200. Still above the 200 moving average. A little too early to call this cooked then. A little too early. No bearish wow, that's a monster. What a monster. No bearish divergence on the daily yet. We did on the lower time frames. But so far, higher RSI highs, followed by higher RSI highs. Bitcoin dominance. This is the first day of weakness it's really had, but it's really not even that weak. This is not a huge deal. It's currently 0.5% negative for the day. That's really not much. We see the 20 coming up to the 100. We see the 50. It just crossed bullishly with the 100. Here's where I'm going to look. Watch this 200 daily moving average. Just underneath the high of October 20th, right here. 62.61. If we see a daily close underneath it, or we start seeing bearish divergences form on our highs on the daily or weekly, then we may be seeing a reversal, but so far, no reversal here. This could just come down to flag. Come down to flag, find support on the 200. So far, no reversal. Still trending up, still looking to touch our higher targets up here at 65.75.
Stand your ground, hold your nuts.
Thank you, brother. I will do that. Thank you for the 5, man. What was that? Yeah, weekly. Let's look at the week. Weekly. It's just monstrous. Monstrous. Almost touching the 50 weekly moving average. Yep. Cannot call reversal yet. Can't call for it yet. No loss of momentum on the weekly as of today. But keep an eye on this new week. Keep an eye on this new weekly. Definitely. If we're gonna get the first signs of it, I would guess we see it during this week. Not really hitting any trend of any kind yet. I'll throw my fib on here and then done. 65.2 for the total. Total retrace. Here. Currently at the 0.5 of the local. Yep. Into this next week. Keep an eye on Bitcoin dominance. If we do start seeing signs of reversal, we'll talk about them here. But so far, alts should still be braced for pain, because we don't see it stopping as of yet. Patron Connect. Yes, good reminder. Today's November 1st, guys. The first of the month. Today is the best day to sign up for Patron. You get the best value. You get the whole month. If you wait, you're hesitant, you wait a few days, you're really just going to be burning some of that value. Patreon charges when you sign up and on the 1st, so every day you wait to sign up from today is just days you're going to lose. Unfortunately, it doesn't prorate. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Patron's great. And we lost a lot of patrons in September. A lot, man. It was hard, but I understand. September was really boring. Wasn't a lot of hype. There wasn't a lot of trades. People probably, no one said this to me, but people were probably even thinking like, man, Tom hasn't been posting trade setups. Like, that's like why I'm here, maybe. Well, there just wasn't trades. Things were really sideways. I post trade setups as much as I can, but I'm never going to just post something to post it. If there's nothing available, there's nothing going on that I see then I'll post something else. I'll post TA, I'll post something educational. But I'm never going to just post a trade setup, like force it, put someone in a bad position. I'll never do that. So I understand we lost a lot, but now is the time, man. Now is the time to, you've been thinking about it, to jump in. Really, if you're someone who is new to trading, even if you're not, anybody, if you're looking to become a stronger trader, a better trader, you're looking to invest in yourself, to become self-sufficient on charts, trading, you don't have to follow some random person on the internet or posts you see. You want to be able to look at a chart and tell what's going on yourself. I would love to help you do that. I love helping people learn how to trade. Crypto is my passion. TA is my passion, and I want to share it. And that being said, Patreon comes with weekly one-on-one sessions available to all patrons included. Comes with regular, I don't want to say daily, but so far, daily TA warm-up sessions, which are exclusive educational videos for patrons that we do every day, going through all of the Bitcoin chart. We talk about macro factors that are outside of crypto that may be in play. It's a really valuable thing. You can see in the video description yesterday's example of it. If you want to take a watch, a lot of that information is still relevant. And I think that's pretty much that's the whole shill, right? You also have social events, exclusive trade setups, alerts, everything. So check it out. If you have time, definitely sign up today. Don't wait. Pull the trigger. Waiting is just going to reduce that value you get. So, all right, I'm done plugging myself. Thank you for bearing with me. Yeah. Go ahead and check it out. Let's see, 200 watching. Freaking right on, boys. Right on. We're back, and we're back with some oomph. Good numbers. Good number. I missed you guys. How have you guys been? Hopefully well. Hopefully. Let's see what's up, man. Chat's moving. Nice. Tim Hanselman, should you wait 2 days or buy now? I don't know if you're talking about the patron or Bitcoin. If it's for patron, man, don't wait. There's no advantage in waiting. Let's see, who else is here, man? T-Friend, what's up, dude? What's up, my man? Alex Bowler, what's up, dude? Chris Cirque, patron's been amazing for you, worth every penny. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, feel free to ask any of the patrons. You can see them in Discord, their names are yellow. Feel free to ask any of them their honest opinion. I would never want them to give anyone their opinion, anything other than complete truth and how they feel about it. Feedback's been good, though. And Noah M, market won't move until US election finishes. Well, you know what, I would, I think there's merit to that, but I then would say, but it's actually moved a lot in these days coming up to the election. Like October 31st, just yesterday, it put in its highest high. So I'm not so sold on that. I think that's likely true of US markets, though I do have a feeling tomorrow might be a very bloody day for US markets. Have a little hunch on that one. But I can't say the same for Bitcoin. Bitcoin could have a bloody day, sure. But I don't think that it's really being bound by that. Simply because it will, that wasn't true yesterday. Why would it be true today? Why would it be true tomorrow? But I see the merit. I think it may be more accurate to say that after the election, after the election, we should see lots of volatility in markets. I think that's true. Absolutely. We should see more volatility than now. But I'm not sold that Bitcoin is going to do nothing till then. So here we are, CME starts trading in 23 minutes. Closed at 13,815, roughly where price is right now. 13,768. So looking, CME is looking to open without a gap. Currently, that would probably open, if not gapless, then essentially gapless, like a $20 gap, something weird. We'll keep an eye here. But actually, we won't get CME data until 40 minutes because their data is like 15 minutes delayed. So feel free to remind me, anybody, when that pops up. I don't know if I'll see it. Maybe it will. I'm gonna put it over here on the side so I can see when it starts trading. Yep. $30-minute just ranging here, man. Avoiding entering the overbought and oversold areas. Just waving around, bringing the highs down and the lows up right around that 50 RSI level. Usually that's a recipe for a strong move. The longer that it stays, the longer that it avoids being overbought or oversold on RSI, typically results in a more volatile move once it does, to the upside or downside. That's pretty spicy. That's very spicy. I do like how price is testing this resistance over and over again and bringing the lows up. And as I say all the time, but I'll say it again if I have new faces, the more that price tests a support or the more price tests a resistance, the weaker it becomes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tests. Likely going to have a test tomorrow, if not before close even. So this resistance is getting hammered. Brutal. Brutalized. It's weakening each time. Oh yeah, we weren't live. We weren't live yesterday. It's so weird to me. I'm so used to being live every day that I like forgetting. So back here on the 28th, we touched 13,863, slightly went over it, wicked back down, sold off. And one of the first things I said here live, also said to the patrons, been saying this, is there was no volume. We had no volume here on that test. So I'm not convinced. This isn't a real rejection. And it wasn't. We saw a small sell-off, a higher low, and then continued on with our series of higher lows. So that was correct, but that's not the point. The point is, we did get that test. We got that test on the 31st yesterday, and we did get that volume. What does that mean? Well, had we gotten a sell-off like this, that would have been bad news bears. But we didn't. We actually had a very gentle reaction to it. Almost drifting. Really, like, not even a rejection. Just like this was a violent candle. There's a lot of volatility. But then price kind of moved up, it moved down, moved back. This really isn't a rejection yet either. If we had gotten that harsh sell-off, if we had seen this candle come down, maybe break some lows, that would have been a nasty rejection, and who knows? Who knows where we would be right now? Much lower, likely. Say like low 12, like 12,250 minimum. But we didn't get it, man. So we got that volume. We finally did. We hit the stops. We meaningfully broke that resistance. Sold back underneath it, so it's still there. But the traded volume is up, and we didn't get a rejection. Price hasn't gone anywhere. If you look, here's what's really, really important, is this wick on that candle. Right here. This wick, 13,590. That hasn't broken. So honestly, I will say, I can say this with confidence, there's no rejection here. This is just consolidation. If 13,590 breaks, we can reconsider, we can talk about it again. But that's it, man. There's no low. There's no new low. And if you look, this low didn't even really mess with any of the lows previous. This looks like a huge stop hunt. Stopping out longs, stopping out shorts, and then continuing sideways. Really, the only thing we could have asked for that would be better than this is that it didn't sell off and it kept going up. But there is no better setup here for this. Outside of mooning. Outside of just going straight up. So far, so good. Really nice. Seems very calm. Gentle. There doesn't seem to really be much momentum kind of in either direction, but it does with these lows appear to be favoring up. You can see, like, it's pretty similar to this. You know, we had this sell-off, but there's not a lot of energy. You know what I mean? It's really just kind of chilling. It's ranging from kind of hidden support to hidden resistance and just bouncing up and down like a wave. We're not seeing really any selling pressure, like, of any kind. Right here there was some, but it didn't result in any price change really. That was it. And everything else has just been flowing. It's great.
This community has been really keeping me going the past few months. Thanks guys. Thanks Tom, you didn't ask, but I'ma smash that like button heart.
Yeah, Mr. Stunts. Mr. Stunt's been with us for a long time. More of a wallflower, usually. But thank you, Mr. Stunts. I appreciate it. And, you know, I think a lot of people feel that way. And that's why we're here, buddy. And we're happy to have you. Happy to have all of you guys, man. 240 watching now? Dude, the numbers just keep getting cranked. Crank it up. Loving it. This is so much better. September... Yeah, I think we had a stream where in September we had like 40 viewers or something. September was brutal, man. Yo, PDM. Shout out to PDM. Haven't seen you in a while either, brother. Smash the likes. Love you, Stunts. Smash the likes. Yeah, we have 240 watching, only 129 likes. That's unusual. I'm not gonna complain. That's a lot of likes. You guys are doing a great job. Actually, let me double check. Nice. Yes. The engagement is sufficient. We're good. But if yeah, anybody, if you still haven't used your thumbs yet, feel free. Feel free. Hit the like, dislike. Doesn't matter. You can be honest. You can be honest with your thumbs. No judgments. But I appreciate it. It's a new stream. So the more engagement it gets, the more eyes that see it. That's what we want. Very, very appreciated. Let's take a look really quick. I'm going to set an alert here. I already have one for there. Yeah. Let's take a look at Litecoin just super quick, because I know it's doing something interesting. I haven't gotten any alerts, so it hasn't gone anywhere too far. But we are looking at nice little double bottom. We don't have any bullish divergence. We don't have any bearish divergence here locally either on the daily. It is interesting. Looking a little double bottomish here in the Bitcoin pair, isn't it? Very interesting. I think the problem is I don't think the daily is a long enough time frame here. Oh yeah. Do you know how we were looking at Bitcoin's 4-hour earlier, and there was what I said, like quadruple or penta bearish divergence on the highs. Litecoin is doing the exact opposite, and I love it. Check this out. This is the weekly. This is no 4-hour joke time frame. This is the weekly, guys. Check this out. It's incredible. Look at this. On the weekly. 1, 2, 3, 4, quadruple weekly bullish divergence. Look at this. Every single time. Lower lows. Every single time. Over and over and over. Whenever this catches a bid, it is going to go nuts. Dude, nuts. This is the weekly, man. This is years. This is years of divergence building. Amazing. We don't even have bearish divergence on the highs either, really. We just see lower highs and lower swings. It's incredible. RSI doing the exact opposite. We see the lows coming up, showing its own divergence. Bullish on the lows. And no divergence on the highs, just lower RSI highs. This looks great. No idea when it's going to stop. We don't see it yet. We don't see a sign on the daily yet that it's going to do it. We could still seek lower prices. But I will say this. Whatever this is going on here could be very good. Could be a double bottom. The weekly's closing ugly. But if we see a rally into this next week, and then a little sideways trading, this creates a very interesting pattern. See if I can... I don't even know if there's a technical name for this or anything. This creates a shape that I'm very familiar with, and we're actually looking for this. I don't know what to call it. It'll like return to this channel and then trade inside of this channel, and it creates a very strong, I don't even know. I'm not even like sure what to call it. But I'd like to see it return to this channel and trade sideways. And if it does, I believe it can break out of this descending trend that's been butchering it forever. Real quick, let's throw up the monthly, because I think there's also something on the monthly here for us. Monthly. MACD. Looking to flip bullish. Slowly losing selling momentum here. Whenever that flips, it's going to go crazy. I'm just excited. RSI just coming down. No divergence here on the RSI. But very low. Very, very low for such a large cap. USD here. This is the USD pair. We're looking at the BTC pair. Let's see. RSI, no divergence. Higher highs on price. Lower highs in MACD and RSI here. We did have locally back here some divergence. Has not played out yet. I mean, it's played out in this small rally. I don't think it's fully played out. And what's interesting is we had a very nice touch to the top of our little channel here, or the top of our descending trend here, dating all the way back to 2017. Only has been touched once, twice before. So this was the third touch. If it can hold this support zone, and if you look, man, this has to be a strong zone of support. Look at all the trading that was done here. Months and months. Even more so, actually. We can extend this out. And even extend it out again, can't we? Lots of trading between $30, $40 and $50. Tons of trading. If we can hold that range, if we can use 50, right? If 50 holds as support, maybe even 51. It's looking for a run. Gonna look for a cupping pattern perhaps. Could see even more pullback to that 50. On the next test of this high, watch out. This thing is a time bomb. Been waiting, gathering energy for what feels like forever now. This is going to be exciting. That ceiling keeps moving down. Now really only needs to break $60 one more time before without breaking that 50-50 area. One more touch of 60. Keep your eyes, man. Keep your eyes peeled. Watch this chart. You don't have to invest in Litecoin. You don't have to like Litecoin. Doesn't matter. But dude, look at this chart. This is an interesting chart. If you love charts, you should watch this, dude. Look at this craziness. Yeah, we could come back down to the bottom of the wedge. I think only if Bitcoin sells off will that happen. Okay. I thought that was I thought I got an alert. Only if Bitcoin sells off from here do I think that will happen. This is a crazy chart, dude. This is a crazy chart. Look at this. It's just a huge bear flag. The inverted chart is a massive bear flag. Would you buy this? Or would you sell this chart? I would sell the TF out of this chart. On any rally. Keep your eyes on there. Eyes on the prize. Alright. Nice. Still killing it with the numbers. Likes have come up a little bit. 140. I wonder, maybe we have people sleeping or something. Some sleepers. That's not what I meant to. It's like I gotta fiddle with my settings here. Okay. Good. Let me scroll up what's going on here. What have you guys been talking about? Need to look at ETH right now. It's making moves. Okay. Making moves on ETH. We can look at ETH. And you guys, I haven't been reading chat, but pay attention. We were talking about that sentiment divergence earlier. Pay attention to, say the random, not random, but just kind of the people who pop by and chat and what they say and see. Are they bullish or bearish? Pay attention. It'll be important. We'll take a look at ETH. Let me catch up with the chat. What are you guys talking about? What's going on? The ripples. Dirk Von Meer, thank you, dude. Yeah, man, I chill. I think hyping people is a disservice. Because really what you're doing, what creators do when they create hype videos, is it's really just kind of implanting emotion on you. And emotion's not our friend. Emotion is our worst enemy in trading, so I try to keep it chill. There are times where I lose a little control of it, but I do my best because I don't want you guys to be excited because I'm excited. I want you guys to be able to look at the charts and interpret what they're saying. I don't want you to just be excited because I'm excited. That won't help you. That doesn't do anyone any good. Jeff Stunts, the Crown Pound. Why do I keep talking without drying my voice box? Drying it? I don't think I want to dry it. Ooh, we have some new subscribers. I guess I didn't catch them. Mugman, welcome fam. It's good to have you here. Enrique Alonso. Welcome, Enrique. Welcome to our fam. Amon. Welcome, Amon. Gal Zaltibach. That's it? We only got, that was like five followers, subscribers. Cool. I mean, it's awesome. 5 is better than 0. Gago strong. You learn a lot while watching the streams. Good, man. That's the point. I'm happy to hear that. If you haven't yet, if you're new, or if you're not new, but if you haven't yet, subscribe. Guys, we're really, really close. We've been at 13,000 for what feels like ever. Months now. Let's get to 14,000. 14,000 subscribers. Let's get there. One step at a time. So make sure you're subscribed. Smash that subscription button. Safe Earnings, what's up, dude? Jason Castro. Love Jason Castro. Justin Bond. Samir Al Quirk. Lower of the parallel channel could be. That's sitting around 11,000, just underneath maybe. NEOM, you asked me about Litecoin. That's why I still follow Litecoin. So Anioa, I'm sorry if I say this wrong, asked, Litecoin used to be a predictor back in 2019. I would say even dates way farther back than that. Maybe even as far back as like 2014. It's been on and off. It seems to kind of phase in and phase out. But for long periods of time dating back very far, Litecoin LTC BTC has been a signal. When it rallies, it tends to rally just a little bit before BTC USD, and you'll see it break a resistance, and all of a sudden Bitcoin will shoot up. So will it be a signal again? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's why I watch it. I watch it just waiting for that day. Waiting for the day that it returns. There's been many times in the past I've thought that it no longer was a signal, that it wouldn't function that way, and then it pops back in. And it's like, hey man, I'm still here. I still do this. I hope so. I think so. No way to know. Luck 5001, what's up? Danny Test. How you doing? Playing chill? Hasham Gimme, what's up, dude? I can't read your... I'm assuming that's Arabic. I can't read it. But welcome. Welcome to our Indian fam out there. Spark token airdrop. People are talking about that now. No, it's weird actually. So it's not just XRP. BCH is going to hard fork. SLP, I don't remember what token or whatever this is called. But it's interesting that 2 large caps are looking to fork or airdrop, create a new coin close to the same time. And what's really weird to me is that neither of them really seem to be doing anything. Usually when you have a hard fork or an airdrop, what you'll see is price action up. You'll see some hype, you'll see some FOMO, and you'll see price action rally into the snapshot, or into at least the day of the snapshot, and then typically retrace those gains to some level directly after the snapshot, or sneakily sometimes like an hour before. And what's weird is that neither of them are not really seeing that. Weird, isn't it? I'm not sure what to make of it. I don't know. Mr. Not Renee, you'd like to see DJ Bizzles. You can see DJ Bizzles. DJ Bizzles. Alts in general right now not having a great time. They're really gonna be hurting till Bitcoin dominance reverses. So I don't have high hopes really that this is gonna look great. As much as I love Digibyte, don't have hopes it's gonna look phenomenal. A weak bullish divergence here on these lows on the 4 hour. Not on the daily, unfortunately. Still has not come back to the 0.13 cent area. I wonder what kind of retrace we've already done. I need to memorize all these hotkeys. I hate clicking these buttons while I'm streaming. Let's see, what kind of retrace are we? 236. It's crazy. It ran so hard. It's ridiculous that like this is now just officially retraced from the high. Let's see more locally. Oh, a little 618 action. Looks like DGB USD does not want to. Market doesn't seem to want to close candles under the 618. That's not bad. I wish we just had some kind though of like more macro divergence. Maybe the weekly holds something. Yeah, I mean, the weekly has some bullish divergence here on the lows. We have clearly lower candle closes, or clearly higher candle closes, sorry. And RSI continues to move down, so we haven't closed a candle under 0.166, yet we've moved up and closed candles, and RSI is moving down. Something actually that's nice here that I didn't expect is on the weekly, that sell-off in August isn't quite as bad as it looks on the daily. And the reason being is the bearish divergence on the weekly for RSI is a very weak one. It's a double top on the RSI. It's like class C. It's not very strong. It would have been worse if we saw, like we see on the daily, we see a lower RSI swing on this higher price point. That would be a stronger bearish divergence. This is pretty weak. And it's good to see RSI being so low despite being higher in price than pretty much any of this price action. Setting up for something. It is at the 618 retrace. We see MACD. This is definitely going to be a weekly bullish divergence. Honestly though, you really, alts right now, guys, we looked at BTCD pretty in depth in this episode. You don't want to mess with them until you see signs on BTCD. You really don't want to do it. Not gonna have a good time. You're not gonna have a good time if you do, because they're just losing. You may see gains in USD, you may not. But as long as Bitcoin dominance is growing and hasn't reversed yet, and we don't even see signs yet of it reversing, going long on alts is going to be very risky. Extremely risky. I think short term, DGB does want to come back and retest 25 cents. Man, Macro looks good. Short term doesn't look too good. If we do get a reversal on the USD pair, and I'm not super confident it'll break 25 cents. Not super confident. But that would be my first target. Alright, let's get off DGB. Yeah, just in general. I mean, we can look at any alt out there. We can look at any alt today, and it's gonna have the same kind of answer. It's gonna have the same unfortunate kind of like chart. Is gonna be likely to have bullish divergence on the short time frames. It's gonna be unlikely to have confirmed any bullish divergence on the daily. It is almost certainly going to be showing bullish divergence on the weekly, but it's not going to have confirmed it yet. And I will reckon that the weekly selling momentum isn't even showing signs of waning yet. ETH, yeah, I did say, let me look at ETH. High caps, maybe we see something different. Ethereum showing some potential bullish divergence on its lows here on the daily. Not on MACD. Ethereum looks okay. Ethereum looks okay. We got the Trace Tito's, man. Got the Tito's. The Tito's is always a good sight. What are we even looking at with this chart, though? It's like an inverse head and shoulders, maybe? Kind of. Yes, we got... what? So, this would be the head? I think we looked at this before. So we got like left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Guess this would be the back test of it. And then we'd... really, Ethereum just needs a break of 420. A break of 420, obviously you have like 433 above you and 450, but if you break 420, you break this high back in October 22nd, likely gonna have a nice bit of momentum behind it. Man, this is a strange chart because there's no like really defined pattern. Like we do have this inverse head and shoulders type thing, but it's a little janky, a little ghetto, a little ratchet. There we go. CME is open. CME opened at 13,955, so $180 gap down. Not really that exciting. It's already filled almost all the gap. What's up for you guys? Quick. Not quite done with Ethereum. There we are. Closed at 13,815, opened at 13,955, and it's basically already closed it. Traded all the way down to 13,870 already. So just got like $55 of gap left. There's our gap. Ta-da. Another gap to add to our army of tiny little gaps we have on the way down. Ooh, I just got an alert. Crude oil dropping. What? Out of nowhere. Crude. Womp womp womp.
Theta up, ladies. You're playing against corporations. Hold your positions or they'll flush you out the game. December 16th, 2021, $317,202.
Thank you for the $5, brother. True that, though. Whales want your coins, man. There's only one way they can get them, is that selling them. Crude breaking down. Another Tom Crown classic call here. One of my most bearish charts, Crude. Came up to fill the gap. This is just a failed rally. Boom. Finally broke into a new low here. Looks like 31.07 next downside target. But man. This is looking like crap. Good luck, Crude. This is now one of my favorite calls. Love it. Because people kept telling me, "Oh, Crude's gonna recover." I'm like, how's it gonna recover? Why? Who's like back to oil consumption in the fashion they were before it dropped? And the answer is nobody. 31.07, below that 23.01, and then return to our $10 target. Maybe one of the best calls of my technical analysis career. $10 target called before March. Before March. Ridiculous. Let's see. Okay, when we zoom out to the monthly, though, we have something a little nicer on Ethereum. A little nicer. We have a nice little W. A nice little bearish harmonic that's likely to play out in a higher high and then a 50% retrace to wherever that takes us. Maybe like that. Monthly looks great though, doesn't it? Not even looking at technicals, just in general. That's pretty nice. See the bottoms coming up. Potential double bottomish thing going on. Really just looks like macro making a flag. You know what it does? It looks actually a lot like Litecoin. Not quite as much volatility in it, but yeah, monthly looks okay. I'll have to check out a different chart for that though to get the real history. Don't have enough to use our indicators. This 4 hour is coming off a little bullish divergence. A real bearish divergence on the highs. I think Ethereum looks fine. I would say that a test of 400 is like almost certain. Almost is super probable, in my opinion. Test of 400. I'm gonna probably just reserve further comment until we see it hit that. Yeah. 433 long term, super probable long term. I want to see how it reacts at 400. If we don't see anything super bearish there, 420 is definitely next on deck. And then that's to me the important value. If you break that, going into price discovery up mode. You know what we need to look at? Because we got that crude signal, we need to look at the dollar here quick. Crude's dropping, the dollar not likely having a fun time. Doesn't open till tomorrow. That's odd. Why is oil trading? I hate these stupid market open, market close things, dude. Real markets are always traded. Real markets don't need sleep. Bitcoin. That's a nice strong close on the dollar though, last week. Very nice. Avoided bearish divergence on the highs. Likely to see a strong dollar into Monday. That's my honest opinion. Despite oil dropping, it's weird to say that. It's weird to say I think that the dollar will show strength while crude is dumping. Kind of like counterintuitive. I don't know. Should be interesting. Mr. J, welcome, Mr. J. Welcome to our fam. Thanks for the follow. 288 retest, Rico. Possible. I think the monthly, see, when I look at the monthly, I'm not at all looking at like what's going to happen soon. It's like looking a year out. Nice, 170 likes, smashing those up. Good job, everybody. Yeah, I didn't do this. I'm gonna give you a little shill here. You know, I know people wanted to look at XRP. Look at that. A little shill here. Make sure you're in the Discord. We had some technical problems, which is why we had to restart earlier. And, you know, there's times where you're not going to be able to find the stream through your subscriptions or through the search. And it happens a good amount. The only way to find us, we're live daily. The only way to find us is going to be through the Discord. So it's really important you guys are on there if you want to keep up with our daily streams and keep up with the latest TA in the game. Link's in the chat. I hope that link works. Hit or miss. Yeah, weekly on our XRP. Dude, this is traded sideways now for 10 weeks. Why are people interested in it? Like, it hasn't done anything. It will do something. It will do something eventually. That is for sure. It's just traded sideways. Really strong support at 22 cents. Likely to find very strong resistance around 30 cents. I don't think we're gonna find any like secrets here, unfortunately. Literally nothing. Maybe, possibly, painting bullish divergence on the daily, but it's like not quite there. Not confirmed. Movers. Below the 50 daily, that's not great. 200 daily moving average is at 22.7 for XRP. I would not like to see a daily close below the 200 daily. That would not be signal that this thing is ready to rally. It's really not doing anything. I'm surprised. It is really weirding me out, honestly. It's weirding me out that we're seeing the Spark airdrop or whatnot and BCH hard fork. And there's just like no movement on these coins. Like that is not what I would expect. Very odd. There's nothing going on with XRP here. That could change, but there's nothing here yet. Still just cruising below these trend lines. Cruising, bouncing off its support. Running into the 0.5 retrace, like rejecting. I think the best thing we can do here on XRP is look for some kind of harmonic pattern to play out. Something maybe like this. Which would imply, like, honestly, I would look for a retest of 22 cents. I would look for another hit to that support. The strong support's historical. It was hit once. Solid buying action. I really think this is like gonna be the play here. Is when we see this harmonic eventually paint. We're gonna look for reversal. I don't have it yet. Honestly, it's just catching a knife at this point. Especially with BTCD, with Bitcoin dominance the way it is, you're not just catching a knife, you're catching like a chainsaw. Entering any altcoins without some kind of edge, you're catching chainsaws. Like, if you're getting good signals on the 4-hour and on the daily, and you're near support, maybe you can make a play with an altcoin here, but it's chainsaw catching. Don't do that. Not safe. Man, is all the Hex all the Hex boys are back. We haven't seen you guys in... When was that? It was like a few weeks ago, something like that. Now you're back. Welcome. I mean, welcome. I don't care, man. We're all in Team Crypto. Anybody is welcome to like whatever coin they like. Who cares? Don't let that bother you. Someone else is interested in something. Like, we all make our own bets. We all make our own choices. Doesn't matter. Does not matter to me. Doesn't mean I have to invest in it. Anonymous, welcome, brother. Thanks for the follow. Make sure you're in Discord, Mr. Anonymous. Nice swing low here on RSI on the 15-minute. This little swing low, maybe some kind of weak bullish divergence on the 30. And maybe some stronger on the hourly, painting out. 4 hour just consolidating, really just consolidating still. Pamp it. When alt season? Alt season when Bitcoin dominance reverses. You guys are cracking me up. You guys are ridiculous. Dude, there's thousands of coins. I have a ton of them, but I don't have them all. You can't have all of them. Everybody picks their own horses in the race, you know? Babbling Brooks, welcome to the fam, brother. It's good to have you. Thank you for following. Digging it. Digging all the energy today. Although it does seem like we're losing some numbers here, but we've done really well. Got 184 watching still. I'm all about it. Make sure you're in the Discord, all 190 of you. You want to be in there. And check out that Patreon today. The 1st of November. It's the best day. Don't wait. If you're looking to become a stronger trader, check out that Patreon. Don't wait. Sign up today. Today is the best day. It hurts me when people sign up late in the month. It's like you're just burning time. Sign up. Schedule that one-on-one for this week. Let's chat. Let's see where you're at. Let's see what you need help with, and we'll figure it out. Make you a plan. A lot of value there. Patreon Connect. Link in the video description to yesterday's Patreon video. The last public one. We do these pretty much daily. We were doing them publicly. We're probably going to do that every month. At the end of the month, we'll do public. We'll do like a few public ones. But now they're back to Patreon only, and I mean, it was done yesterday, so there's plenty of, you know, all that, pretty much all that information is still relevant. Check it out. It's a great video, great watch. Patreon on the first beats Patreon on the second. Yes. There's also the yearly. They just enabled that for me. I'm not sure if anybody would be interested in that, but if you are, there's a yearly sign up thing now for Patreon, and you get 16%, or you get 2 months essentially free when you do that. So people who like to pay up front, that's for you. Sparkle 2302, what's up, man? What's up, my friend? Good to have you. FOMO-phobic. I'm not gonna lie, I like that. That's funny. That's a funny word, FOMO-phobic. I've never heard that. Do I have the Theta stream's still up. So it is not still up right now. It's not currently up. And there's a reason for that. So I had a subscription to Restream.io that I used to use to stream to many platforms. And what happened is I didn't want to pay for it because it was like it's actually a solid amount of money a month. It was like maybe 25 or 30, something like that a month. And there wasn't really any return on it anymore. So I canceled it, and I actually, had I known that it would mess up Theta, I probably wouldn't have, because I like the platform, but I didn't think about it. And so that is the reason that it's been down, it's still down, is because I don't really have a way to stream it there at the moment. And I was doing the live episodes there because I can like multi-stream to here and there when I do the episodes. But we've been having so many weird problems with YouTube that I disabled that, and I actually then went and enabled it again a few days ago. And then when I went to live stream today, it for some reason didn't save, or like wasn't there. It's just been a hassle. I would like to get it back up. I don't know if people are really interested in it being just the live streams though, or if they want it to be a 24-hour streams like on Twitch. But that's the reason. Just being transparent with you guys. I didn't want to get rid of it. I don't plan. It wasn't my plan to get rid of it. I just kind of goofed up. Yeah, we had a loss. We had a lot of patrons actually leave in September. I think we went from 85, 65, but that also includes the new ones who joined. So I think we lost like 30 or 40, like some crazy amount. Then we gained like 20. And so I just had to look at the expenses of the stream, and I didn't really see, like, not thinking about the Theta thing. I was like, this isn't returning. I don't think I need this anymore. And so that's my bad. If there's enough interest, I'll figure it out. You guys just let me know. Let me know in Discord. Write me a message. Everybody who loves the Theta stream, write me a message. Let me know. And I'll figure it out if there's enough interest. Spicy, spicy fire. Kevsir Akpinar, what's up, man? We're okay. This is okay still. Right back into the trend. Just consolidating at the resistance. Could be worse. This is not that bad, guys. Consolidating at the resistance. That's, I mean, that other than breaking through it and pumping that, what else can you ask for? That's what you want. Do you want to see? What's interesting is the 4-hour RSI actually. 4-hour RSI actually is looking a little interesting too. It's acting differently than it has, at least. You see, kind of this catches my eye. I don't know if there's a technical word for this, but this RSI on the 4-hour movement across the last few candles that we've seen doesn't look like the rest of this. This looks like we're seeing something different. I can't really even find a good example of what we're looking at there either. I don't know. This is different. This is broken. Like, this was a pattern. This was kind of like bigger and bigger cups. And then we didn't get it. It didn't complete the last, like, cup. See, stopped short, and now we're not seeing that because every time we completed one of these cups, we saw a move down, a very sharp move down. this stopped short, and we didn't get that move down. We would have seen that. So it seems to be doing something different. I don't really know if there is a technical determination with that, but we're seeing a series of bearish divergences on the highs. We got it again. I mean, following that pattern, we would keep seeing that. That wouldn't be great for moving up. So any deviation from this cup, this like microphone pattern, is good. We don't want to keep seeing that. So can't guarantee that that's a reversal or anything, but it's deviating from that 4-hour RSI pattern. Gotta say that's a good thing. There really is no other way to split it. Whoa, I didn't even realize I haven't been on the camera this whole time. How long was that? Whoops. I just swear to God I didn't notice. Wonder how long I was just like not visible. Didn't know. Huh, like 7 or 8 minutes. Okay, that's not really that bad. Hours, years, eternity. I don't know, man. You see Grayscale, you see MicroStrategy, you see Square, PayPal. If they were selling right now, do you think we would be consolidating? 1.7% under the most important price point that exists right now. I think we would have only seen a 3.4% sell-off. If big money was selling right now, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be right here. People are definitely taking profit, that's for sure. Haven't seen a significant sell-off yet. We still haven't even really seen a lower low, really, of any kind. Like, this wick is close, but it still doesn't even, you know, so locally, still doesn't exceed the low right here. I don't know. Here's I guess, this is my opinion. This is my opinion on this price action, this local price action right here. I said this earlier, but I know that people have come and gone, and not everyone was here for that. 13,590. Right here. I don't care what we see as long as we're above this. And this is very tight. This is a very tight range, not even 1%. If we break that, I think that we'll see more downside. That's my opinion. We'll see more downside if we break here. How much? I don't know. But this isn't broken yet, and so I don't see, it doesn't matter what price does. It can come up, it can come down, it can loop backwards in time, fly back down. Like, above this wick low of this high volume, this is just in channel trading. And it's nothing. It's just consolidation. It's just trying to trigger stops, expire longs, expire shorts. Like, it hasn't done anything. So, new high, new multi-year high. No rejection yet. No rejection, really. Now consolidating. It's hard for me to be bearish. I don't know why people would be. Great place to take profit, absolutely. Especially if you're uncomfortable in your position, but even the wick on this candle is still intact. Like, really, let's just put this up. Let's put this up here. And now we have a defined trading range, you know, 14,098 to 13,590. And until one of these breaks, there's just nothing happening whatsoever.
YouTube BTC King of Kings, first of his name, Big Daddy Crown Protector of the crypto realm. How was your Halloween? OMG. We range here, let alts run.
Josh, my brother. Thank you for the donation, my friend. Halloween was actually really nice. I went outside and had fun with friends for the first time in months. And OMG, yes, we can look at OMG. I haven't gotten any alerts on it though, so I highly doubt anything's happening. What? Weirdly, why isn't stream? Where are you, Stream Elements? That's what I was just looking at as you sent that. Why is Stream Elements not in the chat? I wonder if I booted it. I wonder if I banned it the other day. It never unbanned it. Gotta add it back. Yep, no wonder. Dang, this was supposed to be spamming the links and stuff and getting people into Discord and checking out the Patreon. Speaking of which, let me drop both links to those in chat. Still the best day to sign up for Patreon. And every day is the best day to join Discord, so I mean that's a win-win. Can't beat that. Alright, we'll check out the OMGs for Mr. Josh. But we're just in a trading range right now. Kind of weird that we didn't, I mean not weird. I think evidence that we have not, that we don't have selling right here. This is a pretty uniform range. 2%, 0.7. Yeah. We had a high volume rejection from that high. It'd probably be lean and bearish. Short-term indicators, short time frames are lean and bearish. But price isn't doing it. It's just seems like the same old thing it's been on. Higher lows. OMG. Okay. Did catch some bullish divergence on this low. Not so helpful now, but $275. Looks like we may have a new support. Did not break 250, didn't test 250, so that's all is well in that category. No real divergence here. Daily is pretty empty, to be honest. Daily really isn't showing anything. But it is showing it didn't break 250, man. Support's still there. It's just continuing on with this whatever pattern it is we're looking at, really. Really nothing new, nothing old. Maybe we're a little presumptuous in the Trace Tito in the third teat. Maybe this is the third teat. Really nothing there. Weekly just waiting. And unfortunately, it's just the same answer to everything right now. Same answer to everything. Every alt that you can send me right now, almost without looking and almost in a completely general, broad statement, is going to show very little. It's going to show very little at us at this moment. And it's not going to until we see Bitcoin dominance reverse. We haven't seen it reverse yet. Today was the first red candle of really any kind, and didn't make it anywhere significant. We don't have divergence yet. We don't have bearish divergence on the highs on the daily. Really? That's funny. That wick screwed up Ichi Cloud. That's interesting. I never thought about that. So we're looking at the daily, and we already went over this. We'll do it again. Daily, 200 moving average, 62.54. We have all of the shorter moving averages moving up, moving towards the 200, looking to cross. I will be hard pressed to say this is reversed until we see one of two things, and preferably both. Would be some very serious bearish divergence on the highs on like the daily or weekly time frame. We don't have it yet. Or a close below the 200 daily moving average on BTCD, 62.54. A close below that, we can start looking at it as a reversal. Before that, if we get some kind of bearish divergence, we can look at it as a reversal. But dude, until then, alts are just gonna keep doing this floppy fish thing that no one enjoys, and it's frustrating. It's just part of the game, part of the challenge. It'll happen eventually. Bitcoin dominance long term is not going to keep going up. Can't happen. Long term bearish.
For my daily OMG asker, I will tell Tom to put on the mask on the weekly.
I know you're a monster.
Okay. Alright, Rico. Thank you for the €10, brother. Your donations are so generous and so appreciated. So generous, so appreciated. Alright, we can take on these. We can take on these MAs. Okay, I see. Rico, you got an eye, brother. You got an eye. See the 5 weekly moving average acting as resistance. And this is what Rico was looking at, I'm sure. Sure of it. We see on this weekly, let's get rid of it. On this weekly, we have a test, the first test, the very, very first test of the 20 weekly. Looks like the 20 weekly held as support, rejected the sell-off, sent it back up. Currently sitting at $2.90. That's a good eye. That's actually very good eye. A break below, and especially a close below that, not going to bode well.
I know you're
See the 21, 2. See like 23. Nope. Okay, 22. Very close to the 22. Not an MA I use very often, but that looks like it held as support. That's probably the most bullish thing it has going on about it. Ideally don't want to see it go back below 290, and really don't want to see it close below 290, but the strength of this rejection on the wick here, pretty confidence building. 13 minutes till close. Really? It's almost... Oh shoot. Guys. guys. It happens to me twice a year. Every year it happens. Every single year. Like clockwork. Daylight savings time has again thrown me through a loop. The daily close happens at 7 p.m. East now. Still happens at the same time UTC, because UTC isn't insane with daylight savings time. Dope. Every year it gets me. So every year it goes from 8 p.m. East, 5 p.m. Pacific, to 7 p.m. East, 4 p.m. Pacific, and it throws me off every time. So today is the first, air quotes, early close due to daylight savings time, US time. Always gets me. Just throws me through a loop. Yeah, I have 12 minutes till close. Okay. I'm sitting here thinking it was like an hour and 12 minutes away. Mistaken. Fancy that. Let's see that. Nice. So it closes way sooner than I expected. I can dig it. It's actually convenient. 8 o'clock. It's a little late.
So am I. The computer that we have running our news from time to time took off and went wild. So what we're going to do is start over from the top.
Yes. Yes, it is 6:48 Eastern right now. But the daily closes now in 12 minutes at 7 p.m. East, as opposed to 8, as it has done for the last 6 months. It's closed at 8 p.m. East. Now and until daylight savings time again in spring, it will close at 7 p.m. East. This throws me through a loop every year, and it throws everybody else through a loop every year. I know it. It's funny. Yeah, it gets me every year. Every single freaking year. Yeah. Put this on East time so it's less confusing for 1 second. Forget, what is East, like +5? -5?
Well, if you're wondering what's happened, so am I.
There we go, -5. Yep. Yep. Confusing. Every single year. No fail. It always gets me for a while. It's funny. Doesn't matter how long you do this, it'll still get you. I'm flawed, I know. So imperfect. Just need my cyborg upgrades and then I can be more perfect. In the trading range. 4 minutes. Tick tock. Tick tock. Shazone. Zone Finance, what's up, dude? Welcome. Funny Colors. I don't think I shouted you out. It's good to see you, Funny Colors. Thanks for rejoining us. Seth, what's up, dude? Yelling about Bitcoin. All or nothing model. Talking about choice. Choice it up, brother. No one's stopping you. Clixy2, what's up, man? Justin Bond, I think I shouted you out, but I don't want to miss you. Mr. Real Estate, of course. Eth is following Bitcoin previous path. Eth should reach 20k. Says Enoa M. Enoa M. You've had some good comments lately. It's good to have you here. Glad you found us. 20k for Ethereum. I don't think that's impossible. I think that's out of the question. By the highest point of this market cycle, possible. Something to keep in mind, though, when it comes to comparing Ethereum, really when it comes to comparing any coins, but especially when it comes to comparing coins to Bitcoin, and Ethereum's an important case of this, you need to look at circulating supply. There's 100 13 million circulating supply of Ethereum. There's only, let's say, there's 18 million total Bitcoins right now. And so that's almost 10 times. So for Ethereum to reach 20,000, it's going to have 10 times the market cap that Bitcoin had at 20,000. And hopefully that puts it into a little more frame for you. Like I said, I don't think that's impossible, but Ethereum at 20,000 is 10 times larger than Bitcoin has ever been. That puts it more, I think, in perspective. Yeah, that's a big ask. I don't think it's impossible. I think it is possible. But what that means for Bitcoin, and Bitcoin would have to be massive, which is what we're expecting at the next all-time high. So, you know, it's possible. It's just the circulating supply always has to be, you know, calculated in to those kind of comparisons. A minute till close. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, great time to show the patron. Check out the patron, guys. Today's the best day to sign up. If you're someone who's trying to improve their trading skills, patron's probably for you. Exclusive trade setups, technical analysis, educational videos, daily technical analysis on Bitcoin, fully run down. You can see the most recent public example of that was from yesterday. It's in the video description below. Check that out after the show. Patron also includes one-on-one weekly sessions available to all patrons with me. Depends, the time length of them. It's been about an hour. It just depends how many people sign up that week. People have found a lot of value out of that, being able to ask questions that typically they don't get answered, or, you know, are hard to find answers for. Really, really good value. I put a lot of work into it, so if that sounds good to you, then Patreon is likely up your alley. So 5 minutes, here we go. 5 minutes till close. 5 minutos. What's going on? Ooh, I have this sound effect that I haven't gotten to play yet. Where? One more time.
Black magic. Monster kill.
There we go. Alright, looks like we have a tiny little green here into the last 5 minutes. Tiny little green. Reaching up. Definitely putting in bullish divergence on the 5 minute here with a touch to the oversold RSI zone all the way down to about 20. Lowest touch since back here. Much higher price. But the 5 minute is the 5 minute. It's not nothing to really write home about. Chazone, great voice for video game. Okay, sign me up. Sign me up for the video game voiceovers. There is no Discord link. Yes, there is. We have to put it in the chat. We can't have it in the video description. Unfortunately, like we used to. Because when we do, we have hundreds of bots join, and then those bots try to send messages to everyone with scams and malware, and
Black magic.
so we had to stop doing that. As nice as it would be to be able to do that, I care about the community, the community's safety more than I do necessarily jamming the Discord full of people. Well, I'm not sure if you heard what I just said, Matt, or missed it. But there is a reason, and I would love to have one permanent link that everyone could join Discord from, but it's the safety, the health of the community more important to me. Yeah, of course, Dallin, but if even one person in our Discord gets scammed by these bots, it won't be worth it to me. It won't be worth having, you know, the extra few people who would have joined. Get on Patreon, you won't make it. Well, I mean, a lot of value in the Patreon. Not required, but a lot of value. One minute till close. Crypto Capone, what's up, dude? We looked at Ethereum not too long ago. Welcome to zoom back and check it out, but we are not going to move away from this Bitcoin chart until this close finishes up, so 1 minute left. Uno minuto. Let's do it. Bullish divergence on the 1 minute here on the lows. Yeah, man. I love all the random people we've gotten in here over the years. Like, people telling me they trade the 1 minute. It's like, I don't know why you would do that, but hopefully you haven't lost all your money. The 1 minute is my honest opinion as a TA. The 1 minute is a useless time frame. Has no like grip on anything. You can see the most bearish things ever on the 1 minute. There we go. Daily is closed. You can see the most bearish thing on 1 minute, and then it could pump, or you can see the most bullish thing on 1 minute, and then it could dump. All right, daily closed. A solid bottom wick with a large as well top wick. The bottom wick's a little larger. Closed red. There's a little kind of gravestone, a little doji. Setting up today's daily to range 13,803, 13,771. Close above 13,803 for bullish engulfing. Let's check out the weekly. Beautiful weekly close. Beautiful. Not quite the close we wanted, but still beautiful close. Closed at 13,771. Yeah, not really, not where I was hoping, but still great close. Wonderful close. Highest since early 2018, so really can't complain here. More consolidation. Father Braids. What's up, brother? Father Braids knows. Braids. Ame. They're minute trades. Yeah, I just think that's crazy. Yo, Mr. M. Stone, OG of this channel, making a celebrity appearance, dude. It's good to see you. Yeah, last presidential election, Bitcoin was 400, 500, something like that. I can't really remember. A long time ago. Looking to trade this election near 14,000. One election later. 13,000, something higher. Not bad. Bella B, hello. Hello, new week. Health Enlightenment, what's up, man? Hard pumping from here. I'll take it. I'll take it. Looking good. New weekly. So far, so green. One Qubit, what's up, brother? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that patron. That patron. I'm loving the patron love here. Check it out. Check it out after this episode. Today's the day to sign up. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Get the most out of your money by signing up today. And get in the Discord. Regardless if you want to be a patron or not. Get in the Discord. Free. Lots of educational content in there as well. Also 24/7 live stream on the Discord. Never stops. And it's the best way to keep up with the chat. Or keep up with the stream when we're going live. Get trade alerts on there. Spice alerts. It's our home base. Alright, looks like we have our daily range defined. I think alert worthy right here. Another break of 13,863 is likely to bode well looking at this local price action. Our daily range is really close to the middle of our more important macro range. There we go. There we go. We've already traded above yesterday's open. Not bad. Not bad. Make this purple or something, some other color. That's a tight freaking range, man. It's not really visible though. Make him yellow. Here we are. There we go. Alright, trading above. Did not take long for this daily. 1, 2, 3 minutes to engulf bullishly and sell back off. Not bad. Not bad, man. This is interesting. Would like to see a close today above 13,804. More ideally above 13,863. But really, as we've been saying this episode, as long as you're below this 14,098 and as long as you're above this 13,590, you're really just ranging. You're really just trading a range. But a close above 13,863 would be very fancy. So far, we have not closed a daily above that range. Could get it today, judging by just the price action in these 6 minutes. Price is already engulfed previous daily. Of course, they're only 6 minutes in. Easily can sell back down. But it does look like it's got a bullish spirit about it, doesn't it, this week? This is a new week. Really, in my opinion, as a technical analysis, because of this high volume, break up to 14.1, because that weekly already closed, and closed pretty well, I think that the fear of the rejection, at least from this movement, is over. Yes, we could come back up and reject again and be back at square one, but the weekly closing without really any significant sell-off, that's confidence building to me. And it's a good signal for this week to come. Things are looking good, man. Looking solid. Welcome Trexler to the Discord and Atlas, Jerione, MDJ, and Row BXT. Welcome, guys. It's good to have you, fam. We picked up a few. Bump it. Recovering from surgery. Well, I hope it went well. One Qubit, I hope you're feeling better. Gotta rest up. Gotta rest up and be ready for the moon, right? Can't be showing up at the moon tired. The moon is a high energy. Gotta be in the best spirits. What's up, Crypto Wolf? Wolfpack. Wolfpack, our boy. It was a good stream today. It was a good stream. We'll be live again tomorrow, obviously. Highly doubt we will miss any days of streaming, I don't know, for the next week or two. Highly doubt we'll miss any. The start of each month, usually a big push time for us to get new patrons into our crew. And so we tend not to take any time off. And make sure you tune in every day this week. Don't have to be a patron to tune in. That's always free. Man, it's like the daily closed and just like a weight was just dropped. Price floating back up. Let's go. Nice. Nice. The question still remains, where do bears at? Where do bears at? Man, they're just not, so far, not showing much muscle. Really not. Losing highs left and right. Unable to take price really to any new lows as of this point. I'm down with it. It's okay. Hopefully I'm not going to jinx it, but... Oh yeah. Nice, we're doing good in the search. Very nice. Very nice. Trading above yesterday's open already. Bad. What time do we go live? Ooh, I'm seeing the chats that some of these chats I'm in are all of a sudden sparking back to life here after weeks of really nothing. Weeks of very low interest. Nice. Well, good close, good weekly close, good monthly close, good daily close. I mean, obviously it was a red candle. But not a very intimidating one, to be honest. Very small body, already traded above it today. Dig it. 14,098, 13,590. The important range. Set your alerts. Set your alerts now. Have them ready. You want to know. when those values break, you want to know. Even if you're not trading, you still want to know. Bears come in at 17. I agree. I agree. And I don't even think bears. I think it's just profit takers. I think we'll see a lot of profit taking at that value. Yeah, random personal note. Picked up some bourbon. It's gotten really cold here. It's like snow weather. And picked up some bourbon, honey bourbon. Because I love when it's cold, I don't really know what these are called. I always say it wrong. Hottie toddies. Like the hot bourbon drink. I love them. Love them. So that's in my future tonight. Nice warm beverage. Some relaxing. Yeah, I'm stoned, dude. It's great to see you, brother. Come back more often, man. We're live all the time. Spicy dip? Nah, kind of been like mild dip, mild sauce the last, really since that touch to 14.1. Been mild sauced. But that probably, I don't know. We'll see. I'm still my charting, my projections are still suggesting November not super spicy. But hey, you know what? Projections are only good until they don't work, until they break. So, is what it is. But that still is like the ideal, you know? That's really the ideal, is that we keep following this projection. That's the path to great glory. The path that takes us to the moon. So if it isn't that spicy, that's okay. It'll be alright, because we know that things are good. Nice close. Nice closes so far. Keep going, little guy. Keep going. You can do it. You can do it. BitChute just uploaded a video. Odd. What, it uploaded while we're still live? Maybe it was that video from earlier. But I put it on unlisted, so I thought I wouldn't. Oh yeah, I did. Womp womp. I delete. Here we go. Very nice. Well, fam, it seems to be chilling out. That's okay. This has been an awesome stream. I love how many new faces we're seeing. All the hype, all the new hype. Love it. I love it. I should probably shout out. I don't know if I did. Did I? I love shouting out. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I love it. People enjoy it. Makes them feel happy. I like that. I should probably shout out. Make sure I did. Shout out to our new patrons. Today, Samir, Anel, Nara, and Sir Christopher. 4 new patrons today. It's awesome. It's great to have you guys. Look forward to meeting with you this week. Getting to know you a little better. And helping you on your crypto trading journey. It'll be a good time. Made the right choice. Are we gonna get more spice? I'm deciding. I'm not sure. Are we gonna or are we not? Is this teasing us? Kinda feels like a tease. Maybe. Probably not. Seems like we might be I just see a little sideways trading. What's up, Crypto Slowjo? Thanks for watching. Good to have you here always. Hey Christopher, brother, just hit me up on Discord or Patreon. And I'll help you out. Or you can hit up Jaw as well, Jaw137, but hit me up, I'll help you out. Can't really help you troubleshoot while we're live, unfortunately. I will definitely help you. See a he or she. I think it's a girl. I think BTC's. What's up, Nova? Nova, what's up? Losing my voice. What's up, Nova? Bitcoin be harder when we hit new price discovery. Not sure what you're meaning. What you're asking. You mean like when we break 20k? Harder? I don't know. What's up, Justin Adam? Cheers. Yeah, cheers, everybody. Make sure you're in that Discord. We're going to be live a lot in the next 2 weeks. Probably more than usual. Make sure you're in there. And do me a favor, guys. Do yourself a favor. For someone interested in trading, check out Patreon. Would love to have you. Would love to help you on your trading journey. And now's the time to sign up, so check it out. Video in the, or there's a video URL link in the video description on this video that will take you, or you can look on my channel, to the TA warm-up that we do every day, pretty much. I don't want to say every day. We've been doing it daily. That we'll see. We have enough time every day, but we do it regularly. Provides a lot of value. Really helps you see what I'm looking at when it comes to charts, what I'm looking for. Go into a lot of detail there. Yeah, it looks like we're probably going to do some sideways trading here. That's cool. We got to save our energy. We have a big weekend ahead of us. So, check it out. Make sure you're in Patreon. Or make sure you're in Discord. Also make sure you're in Patreon. Check out the Patreon. And we're probably just going to cut it here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. If anything crazy happens before tomorrow, we'll be back on. Probably a good time. Good natural lull. So thanks everybody for being here. I can leave the chart up for a little bit, just in case something happens, if you guys want to hang out. and if not, I'll probably shut it down. We'll see in like 15 minutes or so. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sold yet. Price keeps popping around. Anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow or later, or maybe if it gets really spicy here in a second, I'll pop back on. But join us in Discord for after episode chat. And I love you guys. Catch you later.